Hello friends, Metapod here. Welcome. Today I'm not feeling so well. I got some bad news, some double bad news. Two different bad newses. Well, one is much worse than the other. But, I can already feel this triggering a depression. And so I'm trying to keep myself out of it by playing this. I wasn't going to make a video today, even before the news, because I don't have any topics to talk about. And I'm still waiting for more suggestions, and I want to hear some opinions on my game dev project. And, yeah. But I've made it this far, which is good. Something that I've learned to do, thanks to my therapist, is that, when you're feeling depressed or unmotivated, to just do the tiniest thing you can do. Oh my gosh, it's 10 p.m. And allow yourself to only do that thing, so I'm just going to sit at the computer. I'm not necessarily going to make a video. I'm just going to sit there and see what happens, and then I'll open the emulator, and just do little things like that, and if at any point you just want to give up, just go ahead and give up, but just keep trying to think of the next littlest thing you can do. Sidit-con, we already saw this, the tableau guy, Taka-Taka-tan or whatever. Someone older may bring you happiness. Cow fodder. Okay. But it's working pretty well for me so far. I've gotten a lot better at doing this compartmentalizing type of thing, where I can get myself going. At times it's been difficult. But it's still helped. Like, I've had, days where I'm struggling to get out of bed because I can't motivate myself to face the day or whatever. Where did Opal go? There she is. She's dirty. I still don't have a brush. Can I buy a brush? Today Van is coming. And I've even sat there and been, okay, I'm just gonna move a couple fingers. Oh, she's asleep. Hey, if you don't use your hands, you don't get down there and make them mad. That's good. But yeah, and even that's worked for me. I'm going to move a couple fingers. Now I'm going to move my whole hands. Stuff like that until I actually get myself out of bed. And then, once you get moving, things get easier. I'm playing this game now, and it's already a lot easier than before when I was, I don't even want to sit at the computer. I don't even want to sit up. I just want to lay on the floor. That kind of thing. I've suffered with major depressive disorder for most of my life, and so I'm kind of used to these things, but it's something that comes and goes, and I can tell when it's coming again, and so I'm going to try and nip it in the bud early. I don't think you can really stop it or anything, but I want to do what I can to make sure I don't fall deeper than I need to. I guess that makes sense. Oh, he's tired. So I'm making a video today, and I guess my topic is talking about depression. I actually have bipolar. I don't remember if it's type 1 or type 2. I forget the difference between them, but I don't have the as severe manic episodes. My manic episodes are actually usually the good kind, like the full of motivation. I mean, sometimes I make hasty and irresponsible decisions. But most of the time they work out in my favor. Depression is really, I mean, I don't know if it's like, this is a normal thing, but I have a diagnosis of depression on top of bipolar, even though depression is part of bipolar, so I don't know really how that works. And these are just some of my diagnoses. I have many, like, chronic ailments. And I guess I'll talk about that. I was actually attempting to get disability benefits because I've had difficulty working for the past 10 or so years. But basically I got to the final denial and it didn't work out. And it seems that being well-spoken and having decent hygiene, which I don't have very good hygiene, but I at least appear to, doesn't really work out in my favor. So it seemed to be a lot of the reason that I got denied is because I don't seem disabled, which I really don't think that's the way they should be judging it, but... And there were some other things, like, they do look really in-depth. It's not that they just made a hasty decision. They really looked through all of the records of things I've talked about with my therapist and stuff. And there are times that I've been in one of those motivated manic states where I feel like, oh, I want to do something big. Like, I want to start a Scrabble club, which for me is a really big thing to do because, you have to interact with people and organize things and have responsibilities. And, it's stuff that normally I wouldn't be able to do. And, I mentioned this to him once. And so this was one of the things that he wrote down. My therapist wrote down in my records was that I talked about that, and then that's something that they found while looking through my records for discipline. They're like, oh, well, if you can start a club, why can't you work? That kind of thing. I never did start the club. I don't think I ever would have been able to. If I did, it would have been during a few days of that high points of mania, and I would have given up on it. And had to quit shortly after. But such is how things go. So that really fell through for me. So now I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with myself. I'm fortunate enough to be in a position where I don't have to work immediately. I'm not going to be homeless or something. I have people who can take care of me for a while, but that makes me feel worse. It really makes my condition worse because I feel like a burden, and it's really demotivating. It would be nice if it was the opposite and was motivating and it made me encouraged to go out and get things done, but that's not how it works for me. Celia, where's your cousin or whatever? Oh, I didn't mean to go up. I want to find the diary. And this is most certainly the bedroom. Like the bedroom house. So there's there's 2 beds down here. And 1 bed up here. So Marlon has to stay here somewhere. But I can't find the diary. If anyone knows where Marlon's diary is, let me know. I've got to just be overlooking it somehow. But no, I didn't want to go. So that's what's been going on with me. I'm really hoping... I was feeling really motivated to... Oh! That's strange. But hey, we found it. I swear we've looked there many times. Where is Marlon? Is he in here, maybe? There he is. You're getting better. That was my junk milk. But I'm really hoping that this game dev project will kind of bounce me back into a motivated state. Did she say she was... I didn't read what she said. Something about skeptical about a woman running a farm.
Yeah.
Wanna go smell the flowers with me? I'm starting to warm up to Rock. He's not such a bad guy. Do you like flowers? I forget what you like already. Yes, I'm giving this to you. Thanks, babe. Cool, I love this stuff. Wow. Well, that was good. I hope you guys can hear me today. I feel like I'm mumbling and talking very softly, and my microphone is kind of far away. I always have to turn up the mic audio like all the way. I make it like 300% or something, which makes the quality really bad, but okay. And I said I was gonna only sell things as I needed, but I don't know what I need. I meant to go check, so I'm gonna just keep like so many milks and sell the rest. Like I'll keep, we have 43, I'll keep 13 of them, so I'll sell 30. And then let's try saying no and see if he'll give us more. Damn. And yeah, I think I mentioned before that I'm not sure how much... We'll sell like 12 of these. Or maybe 22 of them. I'm not sure if it influences your child to be a rancher if you sell your milk on the farm. That's why I'm going to sell everything to Van, because I feel like that's more of the scholar move. We'll sell 27 of these. On some menus you can use the D-pad, and then on others you can't. It's a bit strange. What will you be selling today? Let's see, we need these for Daryl. Does somebody like those? I think Dr. Hardy likes those, maybe. Or maybe he likes these. I don't think anybody likes these, but I'm not going to sell them yet. I can always give them to my kid. What do you have to buy? Oh, he has the brush and the fishing rod. Okay, I'm not going to do much fishing, I don't think. So I'm just gonna buy the brush for now. And then he said he's thinking of going somewhere outside the village. If we had connected to... more friends of Mineral Town. He would go there, and then we could talk to him there, and he'd come back, and we would be able to get records from him, which would be really nice. Okay, where's our order form? I think this is it. Let's see. How much do cows cost? If we want... Oh, geez. They're more expensive than I thought they would be. How much is a miracle potion? So we could buy one bull, and then we'd be using him for... We're gonna need a lot of money to buy the processing room thing. But we can make that through the fruits. I'm drinking a Coke. Sodas are like my comfort food, so I'm doing everything I can. Plus, hopefully the caffeine will perk me up a bit, give me energy. Usually it just gives me anxiety. So I think it would be better off to order the bull. I don't know. The food processing room is 30,000 and the milking room is 60,000. So we're gonna need to make a lot of money. What I'd really like is a brown cow, because no matter the quality of their products, I think they give you the good butter and cheese. Whereas Star Cow, if they're giving you S rank products, it's better than butter or cheese. I don't know. Well, I don't have enough money for anything right now anyway, so I don't want to buy a bull. Let's go see if we can get a little digging done. We'll get there before 4. We can dig for an hour and a half. Yeah, the last time a major life plan fell through, it was a really dark time for me. I had a serious suicide attempt during that time. And, yeah, it was really a strange time in my life, because it's weird to think back now on that and think that I ever felt that bad. But, you know, this is the same kind of thing that could trigger that kind of level of thing, so I'm really hoping it doesn't. I'm in a much better place now. I have better support. I'm on medication, which really has helped a lot. I really recommend to people suffering with mental illness to take medication. Don't be afraid of taking it. Sometimes it takes a while. You know, the first things I went on didn't work for me. One of them actually made it worse. But eventually I found things that made things loads better. You know, and I'm doing really well on them, so I strongly recommend trying medication. And I have better support. I have a therapist now. I live with my boyfriend now, who's extremely supportive and helpful. I don't have too many stressors, like external unstoppable stressors or whatever. You know, I'm in a pretty comfortable place in life right now, so I don't think I'm gonna fall into as deep of a depression as I was in before during that time. But it does really change my outlook for the future, and you know, but also because I'm getting so much better, you know, maybe I'm getting to the point where I can work again, and that would be great. You know, I'm not like just trying to get out of work or something. It's been something that I really have been trying to do for a long time, and I just literally can't reliably keep work. You know, I have jobs that just last a few days because I get overwhelmed and stuff like that. But you know, maybe being better now, maybe I can find some small work I can do and, you know, build up until I can do something else. Why are you here, Muffy? It sure is warm. It's nice and refreshing. I wish I could marry you. I wish you could marry the girls in this game. But I already had an entire video ranting about that. But I'd marry Flora too. Who I really want to marry is Griffin. I think what I meant to say was what I really want is to marry Griffin. Gustavo doesn't look... Is he just staring at a tree too? Why you do that? Oh, I need to get back and work on the farm. Why? I always forget. I don't understand why he passes. I need to catch him at a different time or something, maybe. Maybe he doesn't like to take it when he's standing around his house. I need to catch him when he's out walking around. Which I have no idea when that is, or where he goes or anything. Oh yeah, I have the brush now. Let's bring Opal outside real fast. Where'd she go? There she is. Let's push her. Okay, you have to push from behind. Oh my gosh, I don't understand how it controls. If she goes inside, oh my god. We'll brush her tomorrow. Well, I mean, we can brush her now. I want to bathe her. I guess this is the end. I haven't been saying anything. As always, give me your questions, topics. I would love to talk about them. I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you next time.